Welcome. The global geopolitical landscape is undergoing a massive shift. Today, we analyze how China is actively challenging the United States for global power. For decades, the United States has held the position of the undisputed global superpower, but a new rival has emerged, changing the rules of the game. The post-Cold War era established a global order heavily influenced by American values, military might, and economic dominance. China's rapid ascent in the 21st century now presents the most significant challenge to this established U.S. supremacy across all spheres of global influence.
The foundation of China's challenge lies in its incredible economic growth, transforming it into a global economic powerhouse.
China boasts one of the world's largest GDPs, driven by massive industrial capacity and global manufacturing dominance, fueling its international clout. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, China is extending its economic influence, investing heavily in infrastructure across Asia, Africa, and Europe, establishing critical trade links. Beyond economics, China's military capabilities are rapidly advancing, closing the gap with the United States. The People's Liberation Army is undergoing rapid modernization and expansion, shifting from a defensive force to one capable of projecting power globally. Significant focus is being placed on advanced technology, including hypersonics, aircraft carriers, and sophisticated naval capabilities, redefining modern warfare. The competition for technological supremacy, particularly in future-defining fields, is a critical front in the U.S.-China rivalry. China is heavily invested in leading the global development of artificial intelligence and 5G technology, key areas that dictate future economic and security advantages. Through massive state-backed investment and strategic planning, China aims to dominate key future technologies like quantum computing and biotechnology. China is strategically boosting its influence through diplomatic efforts and, quote, soft power initiatives worldwide. Beijing has significantly increased its presence and leadership role within major international organizations, helping shape global governance to its advantage. China actively promotes its authoritarian governance model as an alternative to Western democracy, using state-controlled media and cultural centers to boost influence. Several geographical and economic flashpoints pose serious risks for direct conflict or increased friction between the U.S. and China. The status of Taiwan, territorial disputes in the South China Sea, and ongoing trade tensions remain primary areas of heightened geopolitical risk. The competition isn't limited to military or technology. It spans economics, diplomacy, space exploration, and influence over international norms and standards. The competition between the U.S. and China defines our current global order. What does the future hold? The future of U.S.-China relations will likely be characterized by continued strategic competition, marked by moments of cooperation but overall tension. This rivalry is reshaping the global order, moving towards a more complex, potentially multipolar world, where the balance of power is constantly being negotiated. Thank you for watching.